for my 5th website / app for my mini assignment number 3, I am choosing the PBSLearningMedia website. I found this last year and I've used it several times. It has a ton of lessons that are already made, videos, media, articles. I'm really about finding resources that I can use in my classroom, and I really like to show that to other teachers that, hey, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. There are things that are already out there that are already together. Once again, this video is geared more towards the teachers than it is for the students. This is something that you use with your students. This isn't something that I show like for my students. This is the site. It also has a student site, as we can see up here, and it'll tell you like, oh, here's your classroom code. You know, how do you access it? This is 100% free thanks to PBS. It's pretty much solid as well. The 2 standards that I'm addressing is going to be 1.3.B. Students evaluate the accuracy, perspective, credibility, and relevance of info, media, data, and other resources. Students are given this and they are going to look at it to see, is it relevant? Is it accurate? You know, how do we distinguish those things? I feel like when you give them a resource that already has plenty of items together that allow them to know that this is legitimate, it helps them. Because when you're just searching on the internet, that is a whole other skill set that they have to learn. If you give them a spot where they are able to look in that spot to find the actual accurate things that you want them to look at, it's much easier than just say, here's the internet, go for it. The other one is 2.5.B. Teachers design authentic learning activities that align with content area standards and use digital tools, resources to maximize active and deep learning. This allows me to align it with my standards and get more of that active deep learning instead of just the surface level kind of items that come out of some online resources and things like that. The goal that I want out of this is I want to be able to help other educators not have to reinvent the wheel. So I just want to show you a little bit of the site. If you click on the subjects, you see that there are a slew. Science, social studies, math, English. You have PE, you have preschool, you even have professional development, world languages, arts. You can use it for anything. We're going to look at U.S. history because that's what I teach, so that's what I'm going to show you. I can click on the grade, gear it towards my kiddos, and I can even change the resource type. You can have an interactive lesson. That's where you can give the students the code and they can get into the lesson. You can just look up lesson plans if you just need ideas. They have media, they have audio, documents, web pages, collections, all of those kinds of things. So let's look at the lesson plan, and it pulls up all of these different kinds of items, but we are in the Great Depression in my kiddos right now. So if I wanted to look at something, you know, if I was kind of hitting a writer's block wall, I can look on here. This one looks pretty interesting. Art in the Great Depression. So now I'm being able to use other curriculums that are there. I don't have to just focus on history. We can pull in the arts. We can pull in environmental aspects. So I can try to tap into science a little bit to help the kids kind of get a bigger expression on it. This is just a little bit of what they have to offer. I don't want this video to go too long, so we're going to call it good there. This is the PBS Learning Media. It has a ton of stuff and it's 100% free.